Hello, everyone. Today we're going to learn how to customize your State of the Collection report using supercategories. Supercategories are a handy way to quickly create groups of your shelf categories, or where you're putting books on the shelf, or collection codes in order to make measuring those groups as easy as possible. Think of it as applying tags to collection codes instead of individual titles. Generally speaking, as you know, the State of the Collection report provides you with an objective assessment of the strengths and weaknesses of your library's collection, identifying specific areas to focus on and enabling you to track improvement over time. When viewing your codes within the State of the Collection report, comparison to other library systems isn't possible because those systems will classify their content their own way using their own codes. However, you're still able to use that report to gauge the performance of your own collection codes. So it's super easy to set them up. First, click on your name just to make sure that you have a privilege called Analytics Administrator. If you don't, contact me at Jane@AboveTheTreeline or whoever the user admin is for your Edelweiss account, and they can give you those privileges. Next, you're going to click on the tools icon that's next to your name. And then you're going to go to where it says Analytics Supercategories and click on that. What should show is either collection codes, shelf locations, item types, whatever you're feeding us from your ILS system is what will show here. If there's more than one thing that you can choose from, you can click on the down arrow and then choose from the list. You can create combinations of things. So if you have collection codes, but you're also feeding us item types, you can do supercategories that are a combination of the two. Once you have your collection codes will be displayed here, you'll see that there's a blank next to each individual one. What you need to do then is type in here exactly how you want that to appear on your customized report. So if you want to see each one of these exactly as they appear, then all you need to do is type that over here. So for example, African American fiction, I want to see what my African American fiction is going to be, so I type that here. Biographies, I'm going to type biographies, and then just hit enter. You can put things in more than one category. For example, I have an adult fiction section and adult nonfiction. I want to see them each individually, but I also want to group them together in one category called adult. To do that, all I have to do is tag them with that same thing. The same is true for your AV collection. So you might want to see adult audio, but you also might want to see how your AV collection is doing overall. All you need to do is type the tag that you want to appear so that it will add that to the report. You can add as many categories to a supercategory report as you like. So feel free to add as many as you like to make sure that they're meaningful. For things that definitely don't circulate, for example, this genealogy locked case, you don't have to put anything here, which means that this will not appear on the report. Since the books don't circulate, chances are you're not going to need those anyway. Once you're finished, all you need to do is click close. One caveat, it will take until the next time the report runs for these supercategories to appear on your report. It takes the report to actually have to run. So the next month, once your report has actually run, all you need to do is click on your State of the Collection report, and you're going to go up to where it usually says all genres, and you're going to click on your codes. Once you click on your codes, the report will run, and what you will see are those supercategories that you've created. So here's that adult supercategory that I created, which contains the adult fiction and nonfiction. Again, it's going to give me the statistics for that collection, 162,251 titles, which represents 47.25% of my collection. And then it's going to break it down with the things that you're already familiar with. Freshness, so where you might need to weed with the books that are not circulating currently. Hit rate, those books that have a copyright date within 3 to 16 months previously, and how those are circulated, whether they've never circulated, had 1 to 10 circulations or more than 10 circulations since purchased. and the turnover rate, which indicates how often those particular books in that particular category turn over. So this has an average 2.2 copies of books that are classified as adult. It's 28% of the total circulation, 47% of the holdings, and gives you a relative use of 0.59. And again, it will do that for every one of those super categories that I've just created. So here's adult fiction, and here's adult nonfiction. But these were also rolled up into that category called adult. That's it. That's super categories. Super simple and gives you a really great way to customize your collection. One quick note about these collection codes as well. You can actually create saved filters for those collection codes by just clicking Add New Filter, going into where it says Edelweiss Vendor and clicking on the down arrow, and then choosing collection codes. And then you can go in and add whichever thing that you want to see based on whatever collection codes that you need to look at. So you can create customized collection codes, name them whatever you want. The beauty of this, and you can add dates to it as well. And if you have a Summit subscription, what you can do is then apply those custom collection codes and saved filters to your analytics lanes and get the collection analysis on the fly of just those collection codes, as well as the category performance across branches if you have multiple branches. You can also do targeted weeding for specific genres if you like, based on that. I hope you found this helpful, and that's it for today. If you have any questions, please contact me at jane@abovethetreeline.com. Thank you.